Here we are going to study the pressure is equal to force by area in a different formula based upon the density. Pressure depends upon what the pressure depends upon. We see the three parameters. One is height and another one is density. The third one is gravity. We are going to change the pressure formula in terms of height, density and the gravity. For pressure formula we know that P is equal to force by area in the force, mass into gravity, whereas the M is going to be changed as rho into V. Use this formula where density is defined as mass per volume. From this we are writing mass is equal to density into volume. So substitute this equation, this term in a force, pressure is equal to force by area. Instead of writing a force, mass into gravity, in the place of mass M, you are going to write P into rho, whereas V is the volume. Volume is nothing but area into height. For this only I am going to explain about your rectangular volume. If you ask you to find out the volume of an rectangle, cuboid, then what will you do? L into B into H, whereas L into B is called as area of the rectangle. So area into height will use the volume. So instead of M, what we are going to write? P into A into H. What is A and H? A and H is the combination of volume. A and H is the combination of volume. So P into AH into G. P into AH into G. In the denominator already you are having area. In the denominator already you are having area. So cancelling A and A, you will get an pressure formula is equal to H rho G, like RBG, GRB. GRB, what do you mean by GRB? As soon as I said the word GRB, you will be thinking about an ghee advertisement. GRB, Udayam Krishna, ghee advertisement. In such a way, it's a mnemonics. You can able to mind this formula as G rho H, H rho G. GRP, G and P is there. Only the rho, instead of R, you have to write at H. Pressure is equal to H rho G. This expression shown that pressure in a liquid column is determined by depth, that is your height, density, that is your rho, and gravity G. Interestingly, the final expression for pressure does not have the term area A. Thus, pressure in a liquids depends upon depth only. Are you able to understood the derivation? The parameter of pressure is pressure exerted by liquid determined by the depth, density and acceleration. Already we studied about a formula, pressure is equal to force by area. In that we wrote a force is equal to M into G. Instead of M, we wrote in the form of density into volume. Instead of volume, we wrote area into height. After substituting all this in a force, cancelling A and A, now we get a new formula for pressure. Pressure is equal to H rho G. Using that, there is a small problem, depends upon the height and density and gravity. Here the height is same, density alone changes, and the pressure, how the pressure value is varied, is given in this problem. Here above each the location on earth is a column of air that stretches to the top of the atmosphere. So the air surrounding us is called as, the air layer surrounding us is called as atmosphere. After it goes to a certain height, for example in a mountain region, we feel in a different way because of your atmospheric pressure decreases. As the depth increases, the pressure will be decreases. Atmospheric pressure decreases as we go up in a mountains. Height increases, so the pressure decreases. Atmospheric pressure acts like a column. Human lung is well adapted to breathe at a pressure of sea level 101.3 K Pascal. As the pressure falls greater altitudes. Altitudes. Even at a hill station, for example Ooty and Tirupati, we will feel difficult for breathing. The age-old persons will feel more because of the greater altitude mountains. Climber needs special breathing equipments with oxygen cylinder. Similar special equipments are used by people who work in the mines. For example, the gold mines, coal mines, they are digging the earth into deeper. As the depth increases, the pressure will be varied. Because of the pressure, the breathing problem will be arises. This shows the height column H decides the pressure. Now we have seen about an atmospheric pressure. Earth is surrounded by, I told you, Earth is surrounded by a layer of air up to certain height, and this layer around the air is called as atmosphere of the earth. What is atmosphere of the earth? The earth is surrounded by the layer of air up to certain height, that is 300 kilometer, and this layer of earth is called as atmosphere of earth. What we have studied in this paragraph, atmosphere of earth. Since it occupies a space and weight, it exerts a pressure. This pressure is called as atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric air occupies space and has a weight. It also exerts pressure. This pressure is called as atmospheric pressure. So these two answers we have studied in this paragraph. How the atmospheric pressure varies depends upon the height we have studied. Based upon the atmospheric pressure, I told whenever we are studying a definition, we must study the formula and its unit and the measuring instrument. Still now we studied what is the pressure and the formula, the conversion of formula in a height, density and gravity. Now we are going to find out the instrument to measure the atmospheric pressure. Measurement of atmospheric pressure. The instrument used to measure the atmospheric pressure is called as barometer. So underline that. The instrument used to measure the atmospheric pressure is called as barometer. So a mercury barometer first designed by an scientist Torricelli. So the barometer also called as Torricelli barometer. Filled with the mercury, it consists of a long glass tube filled with the mercury and turned upside down into a container of mercury. The container, note it down, the container is also filled with mercury. This is done by closing the open end of the mercury filled tube with a thumb and opening it after immersing it in a trough of mercury. See, this is the arrangement. A tub, small tub, it consists of full of mercury, a long tube, narrow tube. That tube also filled with the mercury, closed with your thumb and invertedly kept into the trough of mercury and relieve your thumb. This is the experimental arrangement. The barometer works by balancing the mercury in the glass tube against the outside air. You can able to see that picture. Vacuum is created in the long narrow tube at the top. The pressure exerted by the column of mercury, atmospheric pressure 760 mm. So mercury in the glass tube against the outside air pressure. If the air pressure increases, it pushes. If air pressure increases, it pushes the mercury which is in the tub, and if the air pressure decreases, more of the mercury drains from the narrow tube. So this acts as an measuring instrument of an atmospheric pressure. As there is no air trap in the space between the mercury and the closed end, there is a vacuum in that space. Vacuum cannot exert by any pressure. So the level of mercury in the tube provides a precise measure of air pressure. So air pressure is measured by the precise level of mercury, which is called as atmospheric pressure. This type of instrument can be used in the lab or weather station. On a typical day at sea level, the height of the mercury column is 760 mm. This is a constant one. Let us calculate the pressure due to mercury of column 760 mm, which is equal to the atmospheric pressure. The density of mercury, we know that the new formula for pressure is H rho g, isn't it? So what is the height? 760 mm. Mm means millimeter. So into 10 power minus 3 meter. Density of mercury, rho is density. Density of mercury is 13,600. And the gravity, you can consider it in a round of it 10 also. So the atmospheric pressure, the pressure is called as 1 atmospheric pressure, 1.013 into 10 power 5 Pascal. 1 bar is equal to 1 into 10 power 5. 1 atmospheric pressure is equal to 1.013. These values are same. Kilopascal, 101.3 K means kilopascal, or else it based upon the force, so you can say it as 1.013 kilonewton. Let us finish this page alone now. Gauge pressure and absolute pressure. Pressure gauge. Our daily activities are happening in the atmospheric pressure, so we are so used it that we are not even realize. When a tire pressure and blood pressure are measured using an instrument, they shows the pressure over the atmospheric pressure. Hence absolute pressure is 0 referenced against an perfect vacuum, and gauge pressure is 0. What is a gauge pressure? Even you are filling your cycle tube with the air, the pressure gauge you can use reference against atmospheric pressure. Absolute pressure is equal to atmospheric pressure plus gauge pressure. When tire pressure and blood pressure are measured using an instrument, they shows the pressure over the atmospheric pressure. These instruments are called as gauge pressure. Normal pressure, absolute pressure is equal to atmospheric pressure plus gauge pressure. We have seen that the liquid column exert pressures, so that the pressure inside the sea level will be more. This is more than twice the atmospheric pressure. Parts of our body, especially blood vessels and soft tissues, cannot withstand such a high pressure. Hence, scuba divers always wear special suits and equipments to protect. Our blood pressure level will be varied when the atmospheric pressure pressures us. We will see the Pascal's law in the next video.